the ranking member, the gentleman from New York, Mr. Kennedy, for 5 minutes of questioning.
Thank you, Chairman. Our nation's ability to recover from some of the most significant emergencies is largely thanks to one agency, FEMA. For example, during COVID-19, FEMA led the nation's pandemic response efforts, distributing personal protective equipment, ventilators, and testing supplies across the country. If a large-scale agroterrorism attack occurred, FEMA's resources and authorities would be indispensable for minimizing human casualties and economic impacts. However, Trump and Secretary Noem have both stated they want to completely get rid of FEMA. As of just days ago, there are credible reports that Secretary Noem is planning to cut FEMA's remaining workforce in half. So Dr. Grant, as a senior advisor for DHS office responsible for mitigating the impact of biological threats, do you believe that gutting FEMA's workforce improves our nation's ability to respond to large-scale agroterrorism attack or not?
Thank you for your question, Ranking Member Kennedy. I believe there's an important mission of FEMA, including the different missions that you describe. I think our office works across not only industry, but also across the department to make sure that we're prepared as we can be for agricultural terrorism threats. I would have to get with our FEMA representatives to talk about specific grants that you brought up in terms of cutting, so we can take that as a get back to answer your question about the specific grants you're referring to.
If FEMA employees were cut in half, basically gutting the agency, do you believe that that would have a negative impact on your ability to do your work?
Again, I'm not really, so in terms of the impact that FEMA can have, we work with them on annexes as well as other documents, but not directly in terms of responding to different incidents like this.
Would a drastic workforce reduction at FEMA compromise the Office of Health Security's ability to protect American people from the impacts of a biological attack?
I believe that we should take that back and get with our colleagues at DHS to look at the complete impact that could have across our department.
Thank you. Ms. Kelly, I represent, as I mentioned earlier, a northern border community in Western New York. The over 200 agricultural specialists who work at our ports of entry are essential in ensuring inbound goods crossing our northern border are free of dangerous pathogens, as you have testified today. What are some of the unique challenges that these agricultural specialists face at the northern border?
Thank you. The evolving threat landscape is, I would offer, not specific to a region or a particular port, and that is because of the movement of trade. The complexities of this landscape are taken into consideration, certainly the trade and travel industry and that specific characterization of movement, but also the way in which an agricultural threat may impact the specific sector. As we look at a more granular level, such as the ports, then staffing levels, detection capabilities, infrastructure, all of these varying factors may characterize the complexity of that specific landscape.
Thank you. I understand the CBP Port of Buffalo has a biological threat operations specialist. Will Buffalo receive a biological threat exclusion coordinator anytime soon?
Thank you for that question as well. We're very excited about the biological threat exclusion program and really appreciate the support of the program from Congress as well. With regards to our staffing models, they're informed by our resource allocation and workforce staffing models, which predict and take into consideration the type of operational needs. Whether a particular port may have a threat exclusion coordinator or threat operations specialist is strictly determined, or the decision, I should say, is informed by our staffing models.
Understood. Ms. Kelly, are there gaps in current federal law that could improve biosurveillance at our northern ports of entry?
There are certainly opportunities for the regulations to be updated to ensure that we can continue to deliver our mission and execute in an efficient and effective manner. Regulations that encourage accountability with regards to information sharing and collection can certainly ensure that we continue to make robust decisions at the ports of entry.
I'm out of time, Chairman. If I could just add, Ms. Kelly, if there are opportunities for you to inform myself and the chairman of legislation that could, in fact, improve this biosurveillance, we are open to that. Thank you.
Ranking member's time has expired.